Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're diving into a story that's so wild, you're gonna think I made it up. I'm talking about the Betty and Barney Hill abduction case from 1961. Like, this isn't just any UFO story, it's the OG alien abduction that started it all. So grab your popcorn, maybe a tinfoil hat, and let's get into it. Okay, so picture this. It's September 19th, 1961, and Betty and Barney Hill are driving home through New Hampshire after a nice little vacay in Canada. But here's the kicker. They're an interracial couple in the 60s. Like, talk about brave, right? Anyway, they're cruising along when suddenly, bam! They spot this weird light in the sky following them. At first, they're like, oh, it's probably just a star or something? But nope, this thing starts moving all crazy-like. So Barney, being the curious cat he is, whips out his binoculars and, I kid you not, claims he sees actual humanoid figures inside this craft. Can you imagine? Next thing they know, they're trying to escape, but then, blank. They lose consciousness and, get this, 2 whole hours just vanish into thin air. It's like the universe hit the pause button on their lives or something. Now this is where it gets really freaky. After they get home, Betty starts having these super vivid nightmares about the abduction. I'm talking full-on alien encounters, guys. So they decide to go under hypnosis with this doctor named Benjamin Simon. And let me tell you, what comes out during these sessions is wild. Both Betty and Barney start describing how they were taken aboard this disc-shaped spacecraft. The aliens apparently gave them the full spa treatment. If by spa you mean weird medical exams.
They stuck a long needle into my belly button. It was so painful.
And get this, they describe the aliens as these gray-skinned, bald dudes with big heads and slanted eyes. Sound familiar? Yep. We're talking about the classic grays that every alien movie now uses. So, after this whole ordeal, Betty and Barney are like totally messed up, and I don't blame them. They've got all this physical evidence. Barney's shoes are all scuffed up, Betty's dress is torn and has this weird pink powder on it, and their car has these funky marks. And you know the government couldn't keep their nose out of this. The Air Force's Project Blue Book gets involved, but of course, they're all nothing to see here, folks. But UFO researchers, they were all over this case like, Betty and Barney weren't some crackpots. These were legit, credible people telling this insane story. Guys, I can't even begin to tell you how much this case shook up the whole UFO world. It's like, before Betty and Barney, alien abductions weren't really a thing in pop culture. But after their story, boom! Everyone and their grandma was talking about getting probed by aliens. This case inspired so many books, TV shows, and even a movie. And don't even get me started on the star map Betty drew. Some astronomer lady named Marjorie Fish was like, hold up, this looks like the Zeta Reticuli star system. What are the odds? It's crazy how this one couple's wild night in New Hampshire ended up shaping how we think about aliens for decades to come. So there you have it, guys. The Betty and Barney Hill abduction case in all its weird, wild glory. Whether you believe they really got beamed up or not, you can't deny the impact this story had. It's like the granddaddy of all alien abduction tales. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. Did the aliens visit, or did Betty and Barney just have a really bad trip? Until next time, keep watching the skies, and maybe invest in some alien-proof underwear just in case. Like and subscribe.